Just 1 year removed from winning the Middlesex League Championship, Coach Peter Finn worked tirelessly to replenish a lineup that was depleted by graduation. With so many questions and an unsettled lineup to start the year, the Rockets were not expected to repeat as league champions. For the Rockets to be successful, they would need to rely on a core of returning players from the previous year's championship team. Reading was strong up the middle, with RMHS Hall of Famer Jim Kiley at shortstop and fellow Hall of Famer John Doherty patrolling center field. Captain Tom Osella was in left, the versatile Jim Walsh could play second, third, or the outfield, and Len Liuzza was slotted as the #1 starter. Opening day was a successful 7-3 road win against Belmont. Things started well, but the Rockets dropped 3 straight decisions. Undefeated Stoneham came to town looking to bury the Rockets in the standings. Reading upset their rivals by a score of 2-1. The win started the Rockets on a 14-game winning streak that would carry them through the Class A Eastern Mass Championships. During the streak, Reading dominated the opposition, scoring 65 runs while giving up only 17, and the pitching staff sprinkled in 4 shutouts in that span. Reading claimed sole possession of first place with a second win against Stoneham later in the season, and the Rockets sealed another league championship with blowout wins against Melrose 9-3 and Wakefield 12-0. Coming from a 1-3 start to the Middlesex League crown was quite a turnaround, and this group of seniors won 3 straight Middlesex League championships. Reading's first playoff opponent was Waltham. Both teams had their ace pitcher going, and in this one, Len Liuzza was king of the hill. He threw a complete 9-inning shutout and leading the Rockets to a 5-0 win. In round 2, the Rockets faced a familiar foe, Stoneham High School.
The pitching trio of Dave Marullo, Len Liuzza, and Jim Kiley stifled Stoneham, and the Rockets were able to get out to a fast start as they eliminated their league rivals by a score of 4-2.
The Rockets returned to action the following day for a semifinal matchup against Dedham. Coach Peter Finn turned to George Watkins, who hadn't started a game all year. The plan was for George to go 3 innings, but Watkins performed above and beyond all expectation, going 7 2/3 innings, and at the time of his exit, the Rockets led 5-2. Watkins was the player of the day. Not only did he impress with his arm, but with his bat as well. After a leadoff single by Marullo and a run-scoring double by Walsh, Watkins homered down the right field line. The assassination of Robert Kennedy, combined with inclement weather, postponed Reading's Eastern Mass Championship game against Keith Academy of Lowell for nearly a week. The Rockets finally took the field in front of over 400 fans. The game matched Reading's ace Len Liuzza against Keith Academy's 13-game winner and all-scholastic pitcher Dennis McNamara. Liuzza outdueled McNamara as the Rockets defeated Keith 2-1. Reading's right-hander gave up a lone run in the second inning, and that was it. A 9-inning complete game, 6 hits, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. The Rockets' offense, however, could scratch out only 4 hits versus McNamara, but they all counted. Tom Osella was 2 for 4 with 3 stolen bases and scored both runs. The Rockets took home the hardware with a 2-1 victory. In front of more than 2,000 fans, the Rockets faced off against Springfield Tech with the state's top prize at stake. The Rockets jumped out on top in the first. Tech scored a single run in the last of the second, and they took the lead in the 5th inning. Tech again scored in the 6th behind a pair of singles and a sacrifice bunt. Trailing 3-2 in the top of the 9th, Reading threatened again. They loaded the bases with 2 outs, but the Rockets could not push across the tying run. Their 14-game streak came to an end as they finished the season at 15-4. In the aftermath of the season, John Doherty, Jim Kiley, Larry Johnson, and Tom Osella were named to the Middlesex League All-Star team. John Doherty was named to the Boston Globe All-Scholastic Bench Squad, as well as being selected to the Class A First Squad. Jim Kiley was also named Boston Globe All-Scholastic Bench Squad. Len Liuzza claimed 2 complete game victories in the Class A tournament. His pitching line for the 2 games, 18 innings pitched, 1 run, 8 hits, 3 walks, 15 strikeouts. The Reading Memorial High School Athletic Hall of Fame welcomes the 1968 baseball team.